Hi and welcome to my first stream. In this stream I'm going to edit a YouTube video. I was away with my family and filmed a few clips of a circle of rocks. Not particularly interesting, but anyway. So I'm going to show you the whole process of ingesting the footage and chopping it up and putting music on, all the steps. I'm also going to tell you a little bit about my streaming setup because it's been hard getting any streaming stuff due to the current situation. But recently I got 4 HDMI to USB dongles, and they work wonderful, and they were very cheap as well. I think I bought them for 17 euros a piece, and I bought 4 of them in hope that I could make sort of a do-it-yourself ATEM Mini. Not really that, but similar. I'm going to show you. Let me switch camera here. So this is the actual dongle, and no, the USB-C, get away. Oh, no, it froze. Sorry, but that's the dongle anyway. The problem is that dongle does not like Davinci Resolve, or the other way around. Davinci Resolve won't start with these dongles attached. I've made a forum post in Blackmagic Design Forum, but I haven't got any response yet. So that's why I've already started Resolve. Here you can see I've already started it because I needed to start Resolve first and then plug in all the USB HDMI to USB dongles in order to get this to work. So if for some reason Resolve crashes, well, then I'm sort of toasted. Maybe I can jank them out and put them in. I don't know, probably this stream will end then. Since this is my first stream, I'm a bit of this is a technical test as well. It's just not only me just doing my first stream. I have streamed before, but not in this kind of sitting and talking to you in front of the computer, trying to show you how I edit my YouTube videos. And since I've got 4 dongles, I sort of have 4 different sources, but I don't have 4 HDMI cables for my 4 cameras. I only have 3 sources. So I've got, oh, that's also stopped working. I don't know why. It's frozen. This one is not frozen. Maybe it's, I don't know, something happened. Okay, let's see if I go to the right one. No, it seems still to be frozen. And let's see if my handheld, oh, it's also still frozen. Not good. Because I probably need to restart, but I can't do that. Oh well, this camera is working anyway, and that's connected. What I figured out that I couldn't. I'll probably show you. I bought this USB hub, like here, and it's got 4 slots. So I figured that I could put in all of these 4 dongles into the USB. And that would be very convenient. However, if I put in 2, it works fine, but if I put in the 3rd, one of them, it always goes black. So there's some error with that. I don't know really what the problem is, but and since I'm using OBS, it seems like whenever I yank them out and put them in again, then OBS won't play nicely. So then I need to restart OBS, and I can't restart OBS now simply because then the stream will end. So I'll do this in another way. I have my camera here. It's actually on. And I'm going to take out the card, which has the footage. I hope there's a dual card, so I hope this is the one that's important. I'm going to pop that in to the USB card reader. Let's see if that helps. Going to show you. Yes, it seems to be there. So there's a whole bunch of footage and some photos as well. So there's probably some older footage as well. So now I want to show you some software that I use that's very good, and it's called Post Haste. I'm gonna start it now, and with this I can automatically have a template of folders and stuff, so that I don't need to create it or copy it every time. I've set it up this way, so I've got a project number, I've got the client, and the project name. And this is very good because it's easy to find the project number. And for the client right now, it's my sort of log, and I'm going to call this vad är Smålandsstena? And it was probably still spelling is wrong. Either way. So now I'm finished. When I push the button create, it takes me to my pre-designated path, and it creates a bunch of folders. One for project files, where I can put my Resolve project file if I want to. I seldom do that, but I have the option. 2 is my media, and I have designed it 2.1 video, and there I have my different sources, so I know which one. This I used my GH5, the footage will go here. And then I've got audio and different folders for audio. It's very good to have things organized, and if you have these folders already made, the chance of you putting them on the right spot is much higher. Music, self-explanatory, graphics, and photos, and then I have timelines, and that's just to put the timelines nicely in Resolve. So I'll start with copying the files from the card. It was, that one is today, this one 6. Okay, put everything 7, 6, all of those there. I'll copy them. Yeah. Now I'm lost. Oh well, no worries. I've created a shortcut to all of my video projects, and it's in the end, since it's a new figure. No worries. And GH5 footage was it, and I'll paste it in there. It's going to take a while because, well, it's high quality footage. It's not the 400 megabits footage, but it's the 200 or 150 megabits. So it takes a while. Rather boring watching these copy meters, but well, that's reality actually. Even though I've gotten a faster reader, and that's something I highly recommend. If you only have if you have USB, what are they called, class 2, it's much faster. You get a faster reader as well, because this copies much faster. Now I have since I copied everything, I need to move all these Panasonic raw files RW2 to the right folder, which is photos. I'll paste them there. And now I need to start this Adobe DNG converter, because Resolve does not play nicely with Panasonic raw files. So I'll select the correct folder, photos, and select, and it's the same, and just push convert. It's have a fairly with many calls, so it doesn't take particularly long, and that's that. Finished. So I've converted them to DNG, which is a format that Resolve can use. When I was filming this, I brought my my drone, but it was really bad weather. I didn't want to go back and film it. But making this video would probably be nicer if I had some aerial footage as well. But I don't, and that's not everything. So I've copied the footage, and I've converted the different photos to DNG. Now I need to create my project, and when I create my project, I usually do it like this. I go and then I copy the name with the figures and everything, create new project, and I just paste it in. Then the project name and the folder name is the same, so it's very easy to find everything. Now the first thing you need to do is to, if you haven't done this, go to project settings and see what settings do I need. And since I just started a new database, there's no presets. I didn't want to show you all my different old and coming videos, so that's why I created a new database, a disk database. So either you can use one of the presets, but I'm going to just manually. And since it's 4K footage, I want to have 4K, and it's shot in 25p because I'm in Europe, and I want 25p HD. Original is fine. Start caching. And where do I want to cache my stuff? Not there. I have a special cache drive there. So that's basically what I need to change for this. This is a 25p timeline. Well, you can change the timeline in Resolve. Now you couldn't do that in the earlier versions, but now you can have a different timeline frame rate. These other ones are just, I leave them as they are. Now the very good thing, because since I already done this, I can crashed. Okay, let's go back and find. My computer needs a reboot. Oh no, a reinstall, because sometimes the Explorer crashes, like so. And now I am in the media pool, and I just select all of these folders and just drag them in. And I say don't change. And now I have got a very nice folder structure without having to do anything. This is working very good for me, but for people doing bigger events, I guess you could probably under video, for instance, if you do dailies, you should have the dates here and then the files underneath. Well, you do that. This is the way I'm showing my workflow, and this is working fine for me. So that's That's why I'm doing it. Oh yeah, there we have all the different clips I'm going to work with later. And we got the photos. Here we have a problem, and something that's probably annoys more people than me. So I'm going to delete all of these, because DNG is actually the format, it's a raw format that Resolve interprets as a movie. So it thinks that it's been shot with as raw pictures, but in a movie format. So I want to import these footage in another way, and then I need to add a new location, like so. Media and photos, select folder, and now I can tick show individual frames instead, and then I'm going to drag all of these into photos. So now I get, instead of a file name ... and then a file name, I get all the file names, the actual photos that's in. So that's sort of set up. I've got the main footage on GH5, and I have no audio whatsoever. No one is speaking anything, and I don't think I'm going to have any voice. Well, maybe some voiceover, but no it's talking head. And just some photos to manipulate too. So it's just sort of starting to look, well, what have I done? You can see there's a bit of a vignette, so I probably use the variable ND filter a bit too heavy, or it's the thing U-rig I put on that's actually too big. I don't know. No big deal. We can handle that. Okay, put an in point with I on the keyboard. Since that's not very fun, need to have motion everywhere. I'm just gonna. Oh, actually, I don't need the audio. Just drag it down. And now I get the timeline. It's in GH5. So then I move the timeline to the timelines, and I rename it to main. I'm not very good at, but sometimes, at least audio, I usually rename for which channel, which is audio, no, music or voiceover and sound effects. And now I see that I've been using this, something I really nice to see that I've already used that clip. And this clip I was thinking of speeding. Yep. So. Yep, that's fine. I think I'll use the whole clip like so. Let's see if anyone is actually watching. I don't think anyone is watching. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Nope, no watchers. No one is watching, but that's just fine. That's just fine. This is just as much for me as it is for you. It's good to try it out anyway. So let's get back. I right click and I choose retime curve and retime control. So I can start slow, and I don't like frame, and I add speed, and then I'll add a speed point. It will go fast, and then it will somewhere there. I want to use speed point. I change this speed to 800. And I press Alt and scroll wheel in order to zoom. And I need, this is a scale so I can see, and then I push this one and smooth out the speed up and speed down process. Yeah, that works pretty fine. But since we have some vignetting, we can zoom just a little bit in order to get rid of some of the vignetting. Yeah, that's fine. All right, next clip. Oh, it was a very windy day, so that's why. And I don't remember if I shot this in slow motion or something, so I can just right click and click clip attributes. And yes, I did. It says video frame rate 50, so I can change it either here to 25, like so, and get a much slower. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, unfortunately, I got the audio with me. Got rid of that. I think that's enough. Don't want to bore your audience with footage too long. That's rather nice. That was not a very good take. Probably, yeah, no, that's not a good take. So I think I got a better one. Yeah, that's much nicer. Like so. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. No, sorry, I only want the... There's either you can drag it down to the timeline or you can drag and just insert and it will pop in like there. It's a bit shaky, so I'm going to go to the stabilization and push stabilization. Oh, it looks rather nice. I don't remember if I shot this 50. Let's see. Clip attributes. Yeah, I did. So then we can, without any problem, change clip speed and just say 50 and ripple sequence. Bam! And now it's even smoother and nicer. Like so. Fine. Let's go. I have some sun flare. I don't know. I think there's something on the lens. Okay, like so. I think we can use that. And then I think we need to stabilize. Yep. Stabilize it. That's fine. What about the attributes? Yeah, it's 50 as well. I think I shot much of this in 50p in order to be able to slow it down. Because if you slow the footage down, it's way smoother. Yeah, that's creamy. That's nice. Yeah, great. I mean, this is in a way boring because it's just rocks, but so if I talk to you, these photos, well, they're not very interesting, but it's sort of close up, and also this is probably one of the more interesting things, because here it tells you, the visitor, about these stones and what the scientists think they are about. It's in Swedish, of course, but I'll probably sort of read it and get the main idea and sort of talk about it. I actually think that I will probably use one of, no, not these ones, but there was also this noticing board, and sort of did a lot of, so I think I can probably stitch something together that I can pan and zoom thing, so I can use some of these photos in order to make some, well, dynamic photo thingy. This is also interesting because here you can see the layout of the different stone rings. These are from the Iron Age, at least they think so. And that's actually, these stone rings is their existence have given the town which they reside in then its name, Smålandstena, which is, well, the stones of Småland. Oh well, let's see if there's any chat or anything. Oh yeah, actually, there is. Welcome. Let's see if anyone is saying anything in the chat. Well, if you just join me. This is my first stream, so I'm trying to learn and trying to edit a video at the same time. So I'm sort of just using Davinci Resolve, which is my main video editing software, and sort of making some clips about this Smålandstena. I was there 2 days ago and actually tried to do this stream 2 days ago because I had all the things set up, but then the whole bug with the Resolve not liking these dongles. So I need to start Resolve first, then I put in all the dongles, and then I start OBS. But unfortunately, I did something so that 2 of these dongles don't work anymore. So this is the only camera that actually works. So I've got 2 more, but unfortunately they don't work anymore. I'm rambling. Let's get back to the editing. Let's see here. Where were I? Where was I? There. Oh, there's a dog. Nice. This is very good because now I know I've already used that footage and I didn't like that. So let's see how this works. Oh well, I've lost a little bit of foreground. I think I can use that. I set an in point with I, and just there an out point, and just insert it. I guess this is probably, it's 50 as well. So do what I did before. I stabilize it. And I change the clip speed to 50. Well, there's no actually difference between doing that and setting the clip attribute to I've set it to 50, but if I, well, so just to show something that's really awesome within Davinci Resolve, at least the Davinci Resolve Studio, is I can go and set clip speed to 25%, and now it's real. So, but this is a bit choppy, so then I can use the retime and scaling effects, and I can use optical flow and speed warp, and then I should probably turn on the render cache as smart, because then up here there's a small line is going to appear. Yeah. The computer wants to think a little bit. Or maybe it crashed. Then this stream is over. Let's see. Come on, come on. Let's see. What's the computer doing? It seems to be fine. Something's wrong though, because it's thinking. I don't know. Come on. So if Resolve crashes, I think I'm done, because then I need to restart everything. I don't think I have. Oh, I'll try. It seems that it didn't like this. And this is something that I don't know if I've done. Since I just created a new database, I don't know if it remembers that it sets up the save, automatic save thingy. Oh, it's probably dead. So just, oh crap. I'll close it. Oh well. something happened, sorry. You got to see some of it, and I also have some things to think about of how to sort of technically tweak out, because now I can absolutely start Resolve and the splash screen will appear, and you'll see it there. The splash screen will appear and it says looking for control surface. That's all fine and dandy, and then it just crashes. So what I'm going to try to do, see if I can get this going. I'm just going to change to this background. I'm going to unplug the main camera. Let's see if I can. Yep, I have unplugged the main camera. Now I'm trying to restart the Resolve. And it says, yeah, looking for control surface, so that's fine. Seems that it died anyway. Yes, of course, I didn't take all of the dongles. Sorry, I just put out one of them. No, I put all of them out. Let's see. Start again. Looking for control surface. So far, so good. Let's see if this works. Yeah, loading failure page, loading color page. Everything seems to be working now. I think, however, that my camera is sort of, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. Now you see, I've lost everything because I've forgotten to save, which is a very good reason. I didn't do very much, not that important, but that's something that you absolutely should do, and something I have set up, but since I created a new database, I didn't do that. And that's the projects save, and this is very good. A live save is good. Actually, it had. Maybe it didn't. Let's see if I can create this one. Can't see that. Sure. Let's see if I can. It doesn't. No. Oh, let's see. I cannot even. Oh, something has happened, because usually you can right click and say that you want to but I can't do that because let's see if I can. Firstly, let's try to turn on the cameras again. This is very interesting. Let's get that one on, and let's see here. Yep. Something's happened at least. Let's see if I can. No, the main is frozen, right is frozen, and the handheld is frozen as well. So I wonder. Now I'm going to try something that I probably shouldn't do, but I'm going to turn off and try and restart OBS. Let's see what happens, because I don't know. Yeah. It seems like it survived. It survived. Let's see. I can no, not answer. Sorry, I'm just checking. Yeah, now I can. Yeah, no, I've got my handheld. That's what again. So there you see the USB hub. Just got two, and there's one of the. Sorry, there's a cable in front of it. There's one of the USB dongles, and there's the other one. Oh, there's something glitchy about these. It's frozen again. I don't know. Let's see if the main is on. Yeah, main is on. Hello there. Okay, and the right one is still working. Yay, I'm back. I'm back. Great. Now I can have myself on the right side instead. That's cool. So, something happened that shouldn't happen. Let's do this again. No biggie. Let's see if I can. Okay, a new project. I did create that one. No, it didn't like that because it probably felt that it already existed. So now I can't start Resolve again because I've got my camera's working. So this is a major pain in the butt because having to restart and it's just that's why you should probably a solution like the 80 mini is much better. However, I probably could get around this using another computer as a streaming computer, and just use the main computer as the editing computer. But I don't really want to do that because that's the only one that has this RTX voice stuff, and well, the fan hasn't started yet, but it's a bit noisy here, and my computer is not totally silent, so I'm going to stop this stream because it didn't go quite as I expected, even though it's not as disastrous either. And so I'll just put it my end stream card, which I'm very, very proud of. So thanks for watching, and I enjoyed doing streams, so maybe I'll do it again. Bye now.